Okay. Well, I guess I will have a little bit of audio until I have to go. Um, I'm using this build that I saw when I was looking for like something to do, and this isn't the build from the video because the video, of course, is like set up for in-game. This is like the path of building that the creator used in order to make things a bit more doable. Um, Yeah. So that's what I'm doing now. I actually finished the game, well, the campaign some time ago with this build, but just never did anything else like after with it. And then my friends started flocking in and they wanted to get certain things done in the game, but they're behind me. And I ended up making a new build actually because I want to try it out, but I need a set of uniques in order to get it working. And so instead of like essentially leveling that build from the bottom, it might be, well, not from the bottom, but trying to get all the gear, even though all my stuff isn't together. It might make a little more sense to just use this build to farm for the stuff that I need. Recently, I saw a video of a guy doing like armor stacking for a build, and he really did manage to get like some really cool stuff done using like guides from other people. And I was like, man, like I would love to get to where those people are. And I found out that you could actually do way more than what I thought was being offered in a game as far as like heists and maps and stuff go. I thought it was kind of like this monotonous grind, and so it kind of pushed me away from ever really working towards anything. And then, like, while watching the video, this guy had so many different ways of getting stuff that he needed, as well as just like farming levels and doing stuff overall. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I didn't know that you had all this like variety in the game. I thought it was just solely maps and that's it. And I thought everything else was kind of just like like you don't have to. I killed myself there. You don't have to like do it or whatever, but it's there if you want to give it a try. And I guess it kind of is like that, except I just saw another video today where they were essentially saying that like that other like the set of other stuff like heists and the other things being offered are like alternatives to maps if you don't want to do maps. And eventually I guess it would get you so strong to where when you did maps again it would be like a walk in the park. But I just didn't understand it all, it's all a learning process for me, and I think it's pretty cool that like I can take breaks, come back, whatnot, and things are still, the way they are. Where like I'm still learning, I'm still understanding, I'm still getting new things down. Um, so yeah, that would be the game plan: is to essentially um, just get as much of this stuff down as possible and get as far as possible. But to be fair, yeah, there's a lot that I just don't completely understand and could with more time. And because I put so much stuff off, it's still eh. But I guess here I am now figuring things out. So I was just gonna make like a little muted video of me running everything. But then I was like, I'm not even watching, like music videos or whatever, unless like they're actually really informational and like helpful and whatnot. I saw it and I was like, maybe I can tank it. And the answer was no, no, I can't. So, yeah, I was like, maybe I'll put music or something behind it. And then it's like, I don't own any songs. I'm not paying for any rights to any songs. I'm not making any songs. So I was like, I might as well just yap you know, because I was like, I could just voice over, and I was like, yeah, come on, let's be honest. I'm not gonna voice. I'm not gonna voice over. That hurt. So I am learning some things through all this, though. I die pretty easy. I mean, I've heard that the build's gonna be a little glass. My damage is higher than like any of my friends. I guess I failed the breach, so I guess nothing really came from it, which is rough. But you know, what do you expect from somebody like me? So yeah, I want to make it like the highest tier map I've ever done. It's probably this one. I believe it's a tier 2. So yeah, I think it'd be cool to get to like it doesn't have to be the highest tier, right? Because I know I'd need like some gear, some currency, some stuff that I've seen and stuff that I've heard. But to at least make it to a certain degree, a certain point would be pretty nice. Try to understand a little bit more. I think the crafting is one of those things that really gets me. And so sometimes I hear people say, "Yeah, craft." Oh, that's me. Sometimes I hear people say, "Oh yeah, craft," and then sometimes I'll hear people be like, "Yeah, no, don't craft, don't do that." So I guess it all really just depends on what it is you're trying to do. I found out there's some other ways to craft and get stuff. I thought it was only the crafting bench. Nope. There's a good chunk of things that I was not aware of. So some of those things seem pretty exciting. When will I try it? I don't know. Um, you would think sometime soon because of how much my salad is getting tossed. Like I've died probably 3 times already, but I'll wait and see. So that's kind of like the game plan. I want to get the build to be like where the YouTuber had theirs, but they spent I think they said at the least like 20 divines, and I don't know about you guys, but I've only ever gotten one divine, um, and I used it to get some other gear for like a leveling build. So yeah, that's not happening. I might have to do that little investigation thing because I feel like I've cleared the rest of the map. I could be missing something, but I feel like the rest of the map is done. Yeah, we'll try the investigation. But yeah, that's just been like my take, my drive for it. And my friend was saying that like the season basically ends in like I don't know, like a week, maybe week and a half. And I feel like in a few days, if YouTubers can climb to whatever in X amount of days doing SSF, then we definitely could in a few days. It just takes time and understanding. I think that'd be good. Have like a class, not that I teach, obviously, because I need help, but like a class learning how to get stuff down. Um, I want to believe that this is the map is complete. I'm crazy. I'm running around like looking for a way to complete it. Bro, the map is done. Hmm. Silly me. Uh, Sorry, I had to check something. I don't get a break. There's no rest. People just people just pull me in every direction. It's like people need me. When they don't, they just like to waste my time. But you know, that's life, right? What can you do about it? I got my first tier 3 map. dumped a tier 2. Alright. I guess I'm gonna sell this hammer. I don't think I'm really gonna be needing it. I don't know where to sell. Excuse me. Alright, what level am I? 78 GG. Alright, let's run this tier 3, right? I was gonna say, what's the worst that could happen? I'm slowly, like, watching messages fly by. Yeah. If I could mute, I'm hold on. I'm trying to mute this group chat. Stuff like this is annoying. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah. Mute this chat. I could leave the group. Not entirely what I'm trying to do. And I'm not trying to archive the group. Huh. I need another phone so I can have an excuse and not see text messages. Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't reply because I threw my phone away. Why was he purple? Y'all saw that, right? I've got a million questions. I guess while I'm recording, I can ask those questions. My friend said I should stream, but right now I'm using my stream like setup and whatnot for Guild Wars 2. That hurt. That hurt a lot. Alright.
Get more.
Yeah, I'm learning, alright? Well, peep the brain power, the brain meats, right? When I start seeing that little spin animation, I know I'm cooked. Right? I know it's over. When that thing starts spinning in the background, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, hey. Trying to set up the dungeon. Bro's over here not trying to hear none of that. Let me work. Alrighty. Saw that stuff back there. Alright. I can see everything. Okay, it didn't let me open it before, but now I can edit it. It's kind of weird, alright? Maybe not. Maybe it's based on kills, souls, if you will.
You're making me nervous.
She said, I'm making her nervous. You're making me nervous. Okay? Whoopsies. I don't know if that was a thing to do. Probably, because the whatchamacallits have them. I'm assuming that's like an upgrade thing. I don't know enough about all this stuff to make smart decisions. That hurt. Whatever it was that just hit me right there. That hurt. Keep people at the door. Keep them at the door. Something's still alive at the door. Alright. Nope. Cool beans, cool beans. Got some oil. Got gold. Gold could be helpful. You never know. You run out of, I didn't know what that was. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of this stuff on the map I've never seen before.
Oh, brutal.
Brutal. Here comes the nonsense. Alright. So I've learned, right? You kill everything kind of within your way, right? Then we stand away from everything. Let time run out. Because they ain't really die. I don't even know what's the point of that. Need a research. Okay, he turned to sand. Debris. What is that? What are these stars? Y'all see that, right? What's this? Okay. Ouch. Oh, he's mean. Whoa. Okay. For him to be alive means something else is still alive over here, right? I'm gonna test this. I'm gonna dash. I'm gonna dash. You see me cooking? You see the okay? Back up. Yep. Look at that. Look at that. You see that, right? We're watching the same thing. Oh. Okay. So far, so good. You know. I'm not just clearing through stuff. You know, but I'm taking my time. I'm learning what kind of enemies are out here. Learning. I'm learning. I'm scared. There's an altar. Altar sounds like Walter. Oh my god! Good heavens. Okay. Okay. Doing pretty good so far, I think. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Are they dead? I get real close to dying. Okay. The map is not complete. There are more than 50 monsters still out and about. I might not touch another ritual. I think these, like, don't carry over to, like, other dungeons, right? Something fighting me? Excuse me, not no more. No, I'll take these and this. Where did bro come from? Okay. I looked over to see how many more monsters were remaining, and they just bum rushed me when I glanced. I've never been here before. I don't know what I'm looking at. You ever seen Tokyo Ghoul? This is like the room Jason held Ken in. Isn't Ken Kaneki's name, like, isn't his first name Ken? Wouldn't it be kind of weird? Or is it like, you know what? Never mind. Oh my gosh. I just assume those are supposed to hurt. So I don't want to be in those long term. You know what I mean? Like a debuff kind of thing. I'm ignoring that ritual. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a little scared of rituals. Okay. Okay. Between a rock and a hard place. I was gonna say, I know my teammates don't do that big wave. I'm dying. I'm dying. He stunned me, by the way. The fact that I didn't die is a miracle. Or was a miracle, I guess. Okay. This dungeon is huge. This map, I should say, is huge. Just chilling, you know? Gonna go ahead, give me some of that. Mission's complete, but the map ain't complete. See, there are still monsters around us. I'm learning about scarabs, right? So every time I see one, I get a little excited. Whoa. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what that scarab does. I believe it was a sulfite, sulfur. Okay. Big guy was nothing to fool around with. Wow.